Hi, I'm Jenny, and today is an important anniversary for me. After weighing myself this morning, I realized it's been over a year since I lost 85 pounds. 85 pounds. No joke. I finally got my figure back, and I wear a size 8 again. The size 24 pants I used to wear were getting tight. Yeah, I was busting out of a size 24. This was not good. Obesity nearly destroyed my marriage. If I hadn't dealt with it, health problems caused by obesity could have taken my life. I give credit to the Healthier Fat Loss Package for saving my life and my marriage. Also, I had a little help from a friend, and I'll tell you about that soon. After failing over and over to lose weight and keep it off, I lost weight every day on the Healthier Fat Loss Package. In less than 9 months, I lost a total of 85 pounds. And if I can do it, you can do it. Here's the thing. I needed to learn not to blame myself for my weight problems. Once I began using the right weight loss plan, losing weight became much easier. Learning how to deal with my body chemistry in the right way made all the difference in the world to my weight loss success. This is hard for me to talk about because I wasn't a fat person for most of my life. Like many people, things change and the weight crept on slowly. If you told me I should blame my thyroid, I would have laughed. I blamed it on baby weight, eating out a lot, a lack of motivation, and laziness. My path towards wearing a size 24 was pretty ordinary. Soon after I married, I gained 10 pounds. And then I had a baby and another baby and gained 40 more pounds. And it didn't take long before I couldn't wear my regular pants. Then my waistline expanded a bit more and more until I finally needed to shop for clothes at the fat lady store. It was humiliating. I couldn't buy clothes in a normal store anymore. And my husband didn't say anything, but I knew he resented it. My weight gains had changed him. He went from a fun, talkative guy to quiet and sullen. He stopped introducing me as his wife, and he decided we wouldn't go to his company picnic anymore. When I was about 60 pounds overweight, he stopped having sex with me. And I can't say I blame him. He finally spoke up and threatened to leave me if I didn't lose weight. At that point, I was around 75 pounds overweight. The spouses are supposed to love each other no matter what, but that's not how it really works. I mean, you couldn't really blame him. The woman he married wore a bikini on the beach, and that was not the same woman that I was 85 pounds later. At my fattest, size 24 was getting tight for me. I mean, life is difficult when you're very fat. I could no longer fly. I could, but I had to pay extra for 2 seats across. I mean, not really, but you get the point. I mean, nobody likes to sit next to an extremely fat person on a plane. Taking vacations was no longer fun anyways. I was too clumsy and tired to walk very far, and as for walking up steps or hills, forget it. I mean, it was physically impossible and likely dangerous at that weight. My poor mother, she was so worried about me. She was in her 60s and had never had a weight problem. But severe diabetes runs in the family. Her brother died from diabetes complications. She would take home little brochures for me. I got Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, all the other well-known diet brochures, all from my mom. She annoyed me, but, she meant well. She hoped I'd try one of the diets. She was stressed out from seeing her once beautiful daughter dangerously fat and unattractive. I tried all of the diets she gave me. Some you've heard of, others you didn't. Nobody hates dieting and exercising more than I do. I'd lose a few pounds, and then I'd gain them back. Oftentimes, I'd gain a few extra pounds for good measure, just on top of the original weight that I'd gained back. I ended up morbidly obese from all of these diets. Dieting was making me fatter. Finally, I dragged my very obese self to see the doctor for advice, for pills, whatever. I needed something to get me back to my normal weight again. And as I expected, he gave me a very good talking to. He told me that I'm on track to getting very sick and dying young if I didn't lose weight. My blood sugar and blood pressure were elevated. Great. He said if I didn't bring my blood sugar levels down through weight loss, that I'd have to start injecting insulin. For the first time I could remember, I was scared for my life. I didn't want to die. I wanted to be beautiful again and healthy. The doctor took out his prescription pad and wrote a prescription for diet pills. I promptly filled the prescription and started on the diet pills. Man, those pharmaceuticals got me high-wired. After 2 days of taking the pills, I complained to the pharmacist that I didn't eat much, but I also didn't sleep much. The pills also gave me heart palpitations, and that was scary. The last thing an obese person needs is an irregular heartbeat. She told me to stop taking the pills immediately and advised me to consult with my doctor for a different prescription. She also said that I may have to try several different diet drugs before I found one that worked for me without making me sick. As you would expect, I felt very discouraged. But as I was leaving the drugstore, I heard a woman's voice say, "You're doing it wrong." "Doing what wrong?" I asked the voice. The voice belonged to a woman I didn't know. Her name is Maggie, and she would soon become one of my closest and most trusted friends. Maggie is a good old girl who was born and raised in the South. Her mom had done bad, but meant well, feeding her high-carb, high-fat Southern food. She also had an extremely good figure that gets a lot of stares from men. But Maggie's modest and laid back with this been there, done that attitude. Maggie told me that she lost over 60 pounds on the healthier fat loss package. Back to the pharmacy. She explained that my weight problem is not my fault. And the first thing I had to do was stop blaming myself. Conventional diets aren't very useful because they don't deal with thyroid problems and a lack of serotonin. Thyroid and what? I was told that if I combined 7 keto, white kidney bean extract, and saffron extract, and use them along with a healthier fat loss package diet guide, I would have the perfect package for a quick and permanent fat loss. I now call it the perfect weight loss trifecta. But what about curbing my hunger? I asked her. It seems like I'm always hungry. I needed help from these killer diet pills to cut my appetite. Maggie explained that if I take 7 keto and saffron extract, it will help bring my thyroid and serotonin levels back to normal. Plus, if I take white kidney bean extract before each meal, it'll reduce my carb consumption, cut my appetite, and help me lose weight faster. I admit, I didn't understand much about what she was saying, although the lose weight faster got my attention. I know what you're thinking. Why is this lady meddling and telling a stranger all of this? Maggie struggled all her life with obesity and was happy to tell a perfect stranger facing the same struggle about her success. Just as impressive, she kept the weight off for more than 3 years. Now, as a person who became obese after marriage, I was pretty much a weight loss newbie. For her, attaining a normal weight and staying slim was a lifelong struggle. Maggie told me that using pharmaceuticals was not the answer to my permanent weight loss. Using pharmaceuticals creates addictions and dependencies in the body. As for weight loss, once you stop taking pills, your earlier appetite will return, and so will the weight you lost. The healthier fat loss package is a natural solution to thyroid disorders that lead to obesity. By working with your body, not against it, you return serotonin and thyroid levels back to normal. Natural solutions for long-term weight loss success always work better than artificial methods, like prescription drugs. I knew that I had to stop taking the diet pills because they were making me sick. Also, I was intrigued with the healthier fat loss package, and I decided to do a bit of research before trying the plan. First, I learned what serotonin and thyroid imbalances were, and why imbalances can be so harmful. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter chemical that helps relay signals from one area of the brain to another. It helps regulate a variety of body functions. An imbalance of serotonin levels can cause severe problems, such as depression and obsessive-compulsive disorders. Insufficient serotonin levels causes insomnia, fatigue, and weight gain. The good news is that healthier supplements can increase serotonin levels and aid in appetite control. It made sense to me when I read that healthier saffron extract, a crucial part of the healthier fat loss package weight loss trifecta, claimed to reduce appetite, was a major energy boost, and help you fight the overeating compulsion. All of what Maggie was saying in the store started to make sense to me. Because in addition to my constant overeating, I was fatigued and I was depressed a lot too. Do you feel the same way? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're living with. Being obese is cause for depression in and of itself. It's so true. And when you look at the big picture, it's kind of a deadly cycle you get trapped in. Low serotonin plus depression plus obesity equals more depression, and so on. And when I think about it and how I felt about myself years ago as a thin person, I realize I was happier and had more energy. This low serotonin problem of mine definitely had to be dealt with. A thyroid imbalance has been stereotyped for a long time as a handy excuse for obesity. It's all in your head is an unfair and inaccurate attitude, and that should be dispelled. I learned from doing research on the Healthier Fat Loss Package, the thyroid is the primary control center of your weight. The thyroid is a gland that does 3 important things in the body. 1, it regulates hormone functions. 2, it controls the utilization and burning of energy, the metabolism. 3, it also manufactures certain helpful proteins. I never knew the thyroid was in control of my metabolism. Now I was getting the point of what Maggie was trying to tell me. An imbalance of serotonin and poor thyroid function affects the metabolism. Both will affect my ability to control my appetite and my weight. This kind of information was very welcome after blaming my fat, flabby self for gaining weight and not being able to control my food intake. Maggie told me that the Healthier Fat Loss Package addresses both of these imbalances. And it also helps to reduce the absorption of carbs. Now, the word carbs is a loaded problem for me. I mean, we're talking about pasta, bread, potatoes, all that cheap, yummy stuff that most of us consume at every meal. And I'll admit to you, I am a carbaholic. Chances are you're a carbaholic just like me. Simple carbs are converted very quickly into sugar, and they're stored in the body as fat. Overconsumption of simple carbs is a major reason why Americans and others in Western countries are so fat. To prevent this weight gain, you need to consume very small portions of simple carbs. I'm talking a half a cup serving of pasta and potatoes at all times. It's very difficult to eat so little of these delicious foods. That old potato chip commercial that said, "Bet you can't eat just one." That is so true. So many people have been fattened on cheap carbs. It's like an epidemic. Millions of us are stuffing ourselves with cupcakes and hamburger buns. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Consuming more than tiny portions of simple carbs was dangerous for me as pre-diabetic. Weight had to be lost. Surplus carbs had to stop flooding my bloodstream. I explained the state of my health to Maggie. She told me that she had a serious problem with carbs, the same as me. The Healthier Fat Loss Package helped her take the weight off, in spite of her love of fried bread and twice-baked potatoes. Maggie told me the Healthier Fat Loss Package is a comprehensive plan that comes in several parts. And the best of all, the plan addresses the core reasons for stubborn weight gain. Here's what I learned about the various parts of the Healthier Fat Loss Package and the problems the plan addresses. It has saffron extract, which helps reduce cravings. Saffron is a natural, rare spice that comes from the stamen of the rare Iridaceae crocus of Southwest Asia. Now, saffron's been traded and used for over 4 millennia. It's rare and it's expensive because it takes up to 75,000 stamens to produce just 1 pound of saffron spice. Now, I was slightly familiar with saffron, but I'd never used it in food. I was surprised to learn that saffron had been used by folk healers as a powerful weight loss remedy for centuries. Saffron extracts cut down on food cravings. It's got a chemical called satriol, which helps to regulate sugar cravings. Cravings begin in the brain, and saffron extract reduces your desire for high-carb food that your body turns into sugar. This is just what I needed to get my appetite and blood sugar levels in control. Healthier white kidney bean extract, scientific name is Phasalis vulgaris, is the second crucial part of the Healthier Fat Loss Package. Now, this part helps me deal with my love of carbs. Oh, carbs. Oh, yes. Anyway, taking 300 to 500 milligrams of natural, healthier white bean extract before meals twice a day does the job. White bean extract is an amylase inhibitor that blocks the enzyme responsible for turning carbohydrates into glucose, sugar. In simple English, this means white bean extract prevents those carbs we love from being converted from starch to sugar to body fat. And if you're like me, over-consuming carbs is not something we do once in a while. Occasional overeating doesn't cause weight gain. Normal, day-to-day overconsumption, now that's the real problem. The best part of taking healthier white kidney bean extract is that it lets you enjoy moderate amounts of the delicious food that you love and still lose weight. Undigested carbs pass through the body without causing weight gain. The third part of the Healthier Fat Loss package is the Healthier 7 Keto Fat Loss Formula, a solution to a sluggish metabolism. Now, as we age, our energy levels and the rate we burn calories slows down. This causes the weight to pile on slowly as the years pass. Or if you've been munching down the carbs like I have, that weight piles on pretty quickly. That said, Healthier 7 Keto Fat Loss Formula stimulates thyroid action and increases metabolism so the pounds don't just sit there. It helps reduce dangerous belly fat stores, the kind of weight so many women gain in middle age. Belly fat is known to contribute to diabetes and other dangerous diseases. So if you've got belly fat piling up, it's time to lose it for the sake of your health. Now, Maggie made it clear that Healthier Saffron Extract, Healthier 7 Keto Fat Loss Formula, and Healthier White Bean Extract were the perfect weight loss trifecta for me. She knew from personal experience that this combination would increase my serotonin levels and help my sluggish thyroid that kept me from losing weight. Maggie said that the Healthier Weight Loss Package is a complete weight loss plan that comes with a diet guide created by a nutritionist. She advised that I do it right by getting modest amounts of exercise, taking full advantage of every feature the plan offers. Now, after I learned all this info and getting a thumbs up from my friend, I was ready to take the plunge, and I ordered the Healthier Weight Loss Package. After I ordered the supplements package, I immediately downloaded the free books that gave dietary and lifestyle advice for permanent weight loss. Healthier Top 30 Fast Fat Loss Tips Guide. Inside, you'll learn 1. When's the best time to do aerobics? 2. How many times to eat per day? 3. What types of fish you should avoid? And 4, what vegetables are actually bad for you. It's a $35.99 value, absolutely free. Healthier Cellulite Solution Guide. Inside, you'll learn 1, where your stubborn body fat is and how to destroy it. 2, how to build firm, healthy hips and thighs. 3, the facts on excess fat storage. 4, what exercise gives you firm results. A $19.99 value, absolutely free. Healthier Extreme Weight Loss Secrets Guide. Inside, you'll learn 1, what can trigger a relapse into your unhealthy eating. 2, tips for a definitive diet plan. 3, steps to take your diet plan to the next level. A $29.99 value, absolutely free. Healthier Flat Belly Bootcamp Guide. Inside, you'll learn how to lose an inch of belly fat every 7 days. The hidden dangers of belly fat. Top 10 nutrition tips for losing belly fat. Top 10 exercise tips to flatten your belly. A $29.99 value, absolutely free. I read all 4 of these guides, and let me tell you, they're worth the price of the Healthier Weight Loss Package by themselves. Their total cost is $115.96, but they're free when you purchase the package. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. Now, I began taking the supplements when the shipment arrived. Here are my results. Month 1. After I received the supplements, I began taking them as recommended and started taking neighborhood walks for exercise. The recommended dosage is twice a day before meals. I noticed immediately that I felt less hungry and eating less was not a problem. I was no longer taking the doctor's diet pill prescription, by the way. In spite of lower food consumption, I felt energetic and fine. Also, I was relieved that I wasn't snapping at my kids and husband due to food deprivation crankiness. Result? I lost a total of 9.5 pounds this month. Month 2, I was able to fit into pants that were tight and was very pleased with myself. Following the diet plan and taking the supplements, I know I'm eating right and the weight is being lost. My husband and I are getting along a little better. He was obviously pleased that I was doing something about my obesity. Also, a better serotonin balance from the supplements definitely improved my mood. Result? I lost a total of 10 pounds the second month. Month 3. Word's out with the family that I'm on the fast track to getting back to my old self again. This pleases my mother, who no longer shoves diet advice at me. My husband talks a little bit about going on a cruise, just the two of us. If we go, I definitely take my healthier fat loss supplements with me. Mealtime and cruises comes around 10 times a day. Month 3 turns out to be a critical turning point because I lost a whole clothing size. Okay, I admit I'm a size 22. That's still big, but I'm not complaining. A size lost is a size lost. Results, I lost 8.5 pounds this month. Happy. Month 4. I started feeling like the fashion conscious girl I used to be. I started window shopping for new clothes. I wasn't ready to buy yet, but the old me is back. The mood brightening effects of weight loss and help from the supplement make me a happier person without a lot of effort. I was happy each day to wake up and visit the scale and see more weight lost. I was starting to cast off my fat clothes piece by piece and wear things that had no longer fit. Best of all, the diet plan and the supplements were a plan I could live with for the long term. It was balanced, tasty, and nutritious, and I lost the desire to stuff myself. I learned that food is a wonderful part of life, but it's not everything. Life is an adventure, and I was hungry for more. Monthly result, I lost 7.5 pounds this month. Total result over 8 months, 85 pounds lost. I hope you enjoyed my story and felt a little encouragement after reading about what I went through. Even though I lost 85 pounds, an extraordinary amount of weight, I'm not really that special. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. I was lucky because I had Maggie in my life to guide me and help me learn about the healthier fat loss package. After more than 5 years of obesity and failing over and over to lose much weight, the package worked for me just like it worked for her. I think that it might work for you too. So I definitely recommend that you try it out. You'll see right away how much easier it is to lose weight on this balanced plan and adding a little bit of regular exercise to your life. I know you're worried about risking your hard-earned money here, but you don't need to. There's no risk at all. The Healthier Fat Loss Package is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. The guarantee put my mind at ease when I was checking it out. If you don't like it, just return the supplements and they give you a refund. No problems, no arguments, no risk. Well, that's my story. I hope it inspired you to take action and finally shed those unwanted pounds. Please, 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 please email me your success story. My email is jennie, 85 pounds, that's LBS, @gmail.com. So I'd love to hear how your journey goes. Answer any questions you might have along the way, because I had a few myself. But don't worry. I spoke to the people at Healthier Brands, and they were very aware of my success story. They've got a great support team on hand 24 hours a day. So if you do have a question that maybe I can't answer, just give them a call, or you can send them an email, and they will be super quick to answer. Here is their email address, admin@healthierbrands.com. Now, there should be an order button on the page now. Go ahead and click it. Order your Healthier Fat Loss Package and start losing weight today. Click below to order the Healthier Weight Loss Package and start losing weight.